Thanks, Lydia. The past couple of weeks, we've been talking about buying toys for kids, but toys aren't just for kids. There's all kinds of interesting things. We'll be showing you some collector items, talking with Anthony Zulch from Toonville when we come back.
Blockbuster gift card came along, Santa just seems a little cooler than he used to be.
Get your gift cards good for movies, games, music, and more at Blockbuster or on the web at blockbuster.com.
On the next episode of The Nanny.
You call this a park?
His father is a critic. It's hereditary.
He spanked the wrong boy.
I hear your boss has a new play coming up.
Who are you, Siskel and Ebert?
Well, his father's bringing out the big guns.
There's absolutely no reason to bring any lawyers into this.
And plans to target.
You wouldn't hit the woman carrying your child, would you?
Wednesday at 5 on Fox 46.
The Simpsons have a new pet.
A dog like this you have to feed every day.
And he's teaching the family some new tricks.
Are you wearing a tie to impress Laddie?
Do you think he noticed?
Can this purebred house train his new masters?
Time for a walk.
I'd take him, but those cards are non-transferable.
No.
Or will the Simpsons pedigree start to show?
Come here, boy. Who wants to lick a messy baby?
The Simpsons.
Wednesday at 6 on Fox 46.
This is the Kurt Wald family from Kadena Air Base, Okinawa, Japan. I want to say Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's to Doug and Janet Walt and their son Jay in Rogers, Arkansas. Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas! Happy New Year! We miss you.
Welcome back to the program. Anthony Zulch is with us this morning. He owns Toonville Toys, and they're a Warner Brothers and Disney toy store. But toys aren't just for kids, and really we like to look at them and touch them, but they can also enhance our home. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about some of the items that are big collector's items, Anthony.
Well, dolls are a very big collector's item. People collect these from all ages, and most of the people put them up on shelves and don't even open them up. This happens to be an Ashton Drake doll. It's part of their Hamilton collection. It's a porcelain doll, and it's a limited edition.
That's Alfalfa, right?
Alfalfa from the Little Rascals.
And you've got Spanky, too?
Got Spanky and Darla, got the whole crew here.
Now, are these made specifically to collect, or are these, you know, from 50 years ago?
These are made specifically to collect. Okay. They're not a toy because it is porcelain, it is breakable. Okay. So they're made just for the collectors.
What about toys? You know, the Sesame Street Bunch. These are great toys, but will there come a day when, you know, if you keep this, hush, it will be considered a collector's item? Or what determines, you know, this is not made as a collector's item. This is made as a child's toy. Right. What makes a toy into a collector's item?
Well, desirability for one. A lot of times it's a licensed character, a character that's very desirable, like the older Mickey Mouse toys that you see from the 60s are very much collectible and very high demand and worth a lot of money these days. Original Mickey Mouse watch can go for in the thousands, and that was sold as something to wear.
Right. Now, you've got, you know, every kid in the world has these die-cast cars and trucks, but what makes them collector items?
These are part of the Matchbox collectible line that was originally only mail order. Oh. So they are very limited. There's not a whole lot out on the market. It's not something you could find at most stores. Okay. And each one of them comes with the certificate. They're in very good shape, too.
Yeah. Very good
Very good detail.
Now, how about the dolls? You know, we talked about the porcelain dolls. Now, the Barbie, and this is not a Barbie, this is a Jean doll?
Jean doll, yes.
Okay.
This is a new upcoming doll that's only been out about 3 years. And it's rapidly growing in the marketplace. This one is based on a fictitious movie star back from the 40s. And a lot of people are getting into collecting these. In fact, if you open, it's funny, you open a Barbie Bazaar and half of it's Jean doll now.
Wow. Let's talk about cartoon stuff. I collect animation art. I don't have a lot of it because it's so expensive, but you know, cartoons, you never grow old. You know, Tom and Jerry look great. For how old could they possibly be? You know, how big is cartoon stuff?
Very big. There's
got Scooby-Doo here. He brought.
There's all kinds of things to collect, from the animation art to the porcelain sculptures, to the original cells that actually were used in the movie, which go, nowadays, Disney at one point were throwing them away. And now they're worth $10,000.
Yeah. Now, do you collect, do people collect stuffed animals, and is this kind of collection more of a fun thing rather than something that will increase in value?
Plush, the only plush that I've seen that has really increased in value is Beanie Babies. Normally plush does not.
Can you figure that out, Anthony?
I don't know.
You have Beanie Babies there, don't
I
you?
sell Beanie Babies.
What
and
is
I
the deal? You had a deal where you got in a shipment and people were standing outside.
Camping out overnight, yes. I personally, I don't understand it, but it's, there's so many different styles. I think the whole object, what people are trying to do is to get all the different styles. That's what really makes it collectible. And because there's 160 different beanies out there, so to get all the different ones is the whole name of the game, I guess.
Oh, man. All right, and if one last question before you leave us this morning. If you know of someone that has, you know, say has some trucks, do you get them more trucks so they can have a collection, or what's the best way to go about collecting things?
Stick with one thing. Get with one thing and stick with it. If you jump around a lot, you're going to primarily, it's just a hit and miss. You may hit one valuable thing later. But if you're going to go into dolls and go with one specific type, porcelain or Barbie. The problem is most people can't afford to collect 10 different items. So if you're going to go into dolls or into die cast, go into it and get the full range of it, because that way you're going to stand a better chance of hitting something that's going to be valuable later on.
Okay, very good. Are you a kid at heart?
Oh,
Having
yes.
a toy store?
Yes, I love it.
You're probably the world's biggest kid, right?
My daughter thinks so.
All right, a fun daddy.
Yes.
All right, we thank you, Anthony Zulch from Toonville Toys. Anthony's going to stick around and he'll spin the wheel. Maybe we get Sylvester to, you can have Sylvester spin the wheel with Ernie here. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Hello, I'm Jerry Plew, the owner of Floors Limited Plus, located between Bentonville and Bella Vista. Our goal is to offer products of quality, including our installation products, giving you the best value for your investment. Our installers are true craftsmen. Therefore, a residential installation warranty is for a lifetime. Our commercial warranty is for 10 years. Turn at our Floors Limited Plus billboard between Bentonville and Bella Vista for the ultimate flooring experience. You'll be pleasantly surprised.
Throughout the ages, man has pondered many important questions, but none as important as...
Do you think Maris and I are meant to be together?
Everyone's got an opinion.
Whoa! I'm gonna go walk into the ocean.
But what does Frasier have to say?
Patootie and Bupkis.
Is Maris a changed woman?
Missy Crane very different. Nicer to everyone. And this time no happy pills.
Will Niles run back to the arms of his beloved wife? On the next Frasier.
Wednesday night at 6:30 on Fox 46.
A dying planet hangs on the brink of destruction.
Even if I find the solution, you will not accept it?
And the only man who can save it is sentenced to die.
The man is supposed to kill himself. Now, you don't just let that happen.
Now, Picard must risk war to keep him alive.
Our ships have been ordered to open fire.
They expect Tennyson to die!
Death sentence on the next exciting episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Wednesday night at 9 on Fox 46.
Have you ever noticed that the media always focuses on the negative aspects in our society?
We challenge you to help your community by volunteering.
The needs of others, especially during the holidays, can be greatly affected by community efforts.
This holiday season, there are several things you can do to help the less fortunate.
Like adopting an angel from the angel tree.
Or visiting local nursing homes.
Or volunteering your time at a worthwhile organization.
Just a few moments of your time will make someone's holiday season a whole lot brighter.
we are back. Ernie Witt filling in for Marty Houston today. I am the morning show host on the Point 104.7. Marty is stuck somewhere in Scranton, Arkansas. Anyway, we are here to spin the Wheel of Riches. Anthony Zulch is our guest spinner. If you would like to win this nice little fox mascot, call 785-4600 or 1-800-371-4656. And we'll spin the wheel right after Bill Ferris and the weather.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Ernie. See you taking in the job of Martin Houston, who's hiding in the backwoods of Scranton with the ice on the road. Certainly down in his area, a lot of ice on the roads. As you get toward Fort Smith, not quite so bad, but certainly, especially as you get between Clarksville and Ozark, really slippery Interstate 40 there, especially also on 22 highway. But it seems to clear up some as you get closer to Fort Smith. Fortunately, we expect the possibility of some more moisture, freezing rain, and snow in the next 24 hours, though, so it could get hairy in the Fort Smith area as well. Right now, this band of ice and sleet and snow seems to be situated south of a line from just north of Van Buren all the way down, extending down into Louisiana. Matter of fact, from about Shreveport all the way to the town of Atlanta, we have some icy conditions, and we may see a little bit more of that as the day goes by. Yesterday we talked about the weather conditions to the south being very good. Well, they are if you get down to the Gulf Coast, but you got to get through that patch of ice, freezing rain, snow, and sleet. So be cautious if you're heading that way for the holidays. Right now, temperatures in the mid-20s in the River Valley and the Ouachitas in northwest Arkansas, around 22 degrees. And wind chills, again, keep it very cold with snow falling in parts of our area, as well as some freezing moisture, some ice pellets. It's just extremely cold in the midsection of the United States. And as you can see, we have a line here of freezing rain and moisture. As you go further south, it gets even worse. And just a very, very tricky weather down and all the way down into Dallas. And they're expecting more icy weather tonight, rain and sleet, as we are. Maybe not as great a possibility, thank goodness, but it's certainly with us. So allow extra time to get to where you're going, getting that last-minute Christmas shopping done. 25 degrees for a high today in Fort Smith, and for Fayetteville, we expect temperatures around 23 with that moisture continuing and lots of cloud cover. Very kind of gloomy day. And tonight, we expect overnight lows in the same range as we had overnight tonight, or last night, 18 degrees in Fort Smith, 15 in northwest Arkansas, with another possibility of precipitation. Weather Service telling us about a 70% chance for today and about a 50% chance overnight. Diminishing tomorrow, but still in the forecast for Christmas Eve, snow. No accumulation of ice, no accumulation of snow expected in our area. But we should see the possibility of a skiff of snow in many parts of our region. Not so much to the north of the Boston Mountains. The Washington, Benton, Madison County area is very cold, but that moisture has not reached up there to any great degree. Well, that's our weather report. Let's look at the extended outlook quickly, though, as you look into the Christmas weekend. We'll see a warming trend taking place after a few snow flurries on Christmas Day. Very cold weather for Friday and Saturday. We'll see a warming trend by Sunday with temperatures in the mid-40s. That's weather. Now back to you, Ernie. Spin that Wheel of Riches.
Thank you, Bill. Sandy Umber is our contestant, and she selected number 9. Anthony, are we going to let Sylvester do this?
We'll try.
I don't know if this is going to work. Number 9. Sandy Umber of Springdale. Oh! Well, that's close. Well, Sandy, you did not win the Little Fox mascot, but you did win a 1/4 pound single combo meal from Wendy's. Congratulations. And thank you, Anthony,
Thank you,
for spinning the wheel. We'll be right back.